All right, and we are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 2023 Bricks and Motion Awards. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Chris W. And then we also have Penta over here. Say hello, Penta. Penta, I think your mic's not. I don't think your mic's like working. Hold on, like, is not. Something's going on. Look with your mic. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Let me see.
Oh my God! What's up, everybody? We are live and alive in person. We are here in Vienna for Steiner Eye, and we couldn't go without doing the Bricks and Motion Awards live stream without doing it for real in person. We got the whole gang. Wait, who is this? Hey. Oh my God, it's William Osborne. Hello, William of LTW Studios.
Couldn't possibly get any crazier
No,
than
we
this.
could not have any more people come in. Wait, hold on.
Say,
oh my God, it's Zach Macias, Mind Game Studios. Hello. What is that? That's Robin as well. Who else do we have? Like, this is crazy. Hello, Joko. Oh my God, Jay for Joko. Yes, we have a whole crew of people, and we're going to be doing the Bricks and Motion Awards 2023 live stream for you guys. We got some results, so who's excited for them? It's going to be amazing. All right. You guys excited?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so a couple things.
Make sure it's
Yeah, hold on. Let me make sure we're good on chat. I believe we are. Yeah, we are. We're all good. Hello, everybody.
We have sound.
We have sound. Yes, we have sound and everything.
Of course we have them sound good on. We have levels.
Yes. All right, we're good. So yeah, we're here. We're here for Steiner Eye, the German brick film festival that happens each year. Happens tomorrow. We made a film for it. We're actually going to be posting a premiere for it to be released tomorrow after it airs at Steiner Eye. So we're very excited for that. We also have shot a little podcast for you guys while we're here with me, William, Joko, Penta, and Mind Game. It'll be coming out in a bit. But yes.
The podcast is essentially, part of it is the extended thoughts on the Bricks and Motion Awards winners and other nominees.
So we have longer extended thoughts if, it seems a little bit brief. It's just because we have a whole bunch more thoughts to talk about. We'll also have a vlog and everything, but it's gonna be amazing.
It's a really good discussion.
It's been so much fun, and we're gonna keep it going tomorrow with Steiner Eye. But first, we have the Bricks and Motion Awards results. All right,
let's get the show on the road.
Let's start. All right, so first we have Best Animation nominees. We got some. Let me frame this up a little bit better. All right. We got some good nominees. We have Penta. You and I should
trade off like we
trade off.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for best animation, the nominees are Avatar and Lego: What If by Mega Space Fighter and Crazy Ed.
Battle of the Artists: Bob Ross vs. Van Gogh by A Brick History.
A Christmas in Custody by Nerdnot.
Legal Ties from Yesteryear by Ziltrag.
And Lego Whiplash: Not My Tempo recreation with a twist. And we have a real audience to do some drum rolls.
Jay, why did you say so?
And the winner of Best Animation is... We have Avatar. Oh my God, that's so loud.
The acoustics in here are horrific.
Okay, that's very loud.
We can throw a compressor on.
Yeah, I just turned it down a little bit. It'll be fine. Okay, so Avatar and Lego What If. This entry is crazy. It's very well animated. It's wonderful. It's excellent.
Animated.
Amazing.
And Crazy Ed was always an incredible animator years back. And Mega Space Fighter, amazing, like working for Lego and had some contribution on the upcoming Pharrell Lego movie. So congratulations.
We'll see what that turns out to be, but we can speak on this that this turned out really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
This was a tough category too.
I mean, just look at that shot.
Yeah, it's amazing. So congratulations to Avatar and Lego.
But also, shout out all the other nominees. There was some neck and neck,
Yes, some of these categories were extremely hard to choose. Well, we go into kind of some of the in-depth, on the podcast. Yeah. So shout out to Mega Space Fighter and Crazy Ed. Congratulations. Next, I was about to hit the winner for the next category.
Oops, don't want to do that.
Can't say it hasn't happened in the past. All right, best cinematography nominees. Once again, we have Avatar and Lego What If by Mega Space Fighter and Crazy Ed.
Danju by Aeronomad.
L'Alien de l'Amour, hope we pronounced that right, by Sullivan Manning.
Live Rich, Die Richer by Corbanza Films and Toad Productions.
And Lucia by the Brick Film Day crew. And the winner...
This is a stacked category.
This is a very stacked
This is one
category.
of our best categories.
Yeah,
one of the
one
best.
of the strongest categories.
Most all of these
One
categories
the
are pretty
best
stacked.
set of nominees we've had just in this category's history, I think.
Like, I'm excited to see where we go from here in the future.
And they're all different as well. Like the
That's
visually,
true, yeah.
like,
Yeah,
it's very
that's
unique.
one of the things that we talk about in the podcast a little bit as well, is that like the cinematography, what makes these entries special on the cinematography level is so much different from entry to entry.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, let's end that Discord call.
Oh, okay. Discord told me, hey, this guy's been off the call for 3 minutes or whatever. Okay, so best cinematography, the winner is... We have Danju by Aero Nomad. Let's go.
Baby.
All right. Yeah, Danju goes crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people will be expecting this, but that's for a reason.
Just spectacular lighting, spectacular framing. Everything about it is just. Mwah.
I mean, cinematography is one of those. Even if you haven't seen it, you can look at literally the video preview right here, and yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I mean, look at the lights under the floor.
I mean,
That
there's
rocks.
there's some crazy stuff in there, and I think like it's one of those things where I remember I've always felt like with Danju, like it just feels like a huge world out, with beyond what you're seeing, like that kind of illusion is really kind of felt there, and that goes all towards like the cinematography and I mean there's some fantastic stuff, especially at the beginning when you have those like propellers that like moving.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
just with the moving shot, like that's just insane.
And that's just the one sequence. Like there's that one. What you're saying is that one sequence, let alone stuff at the end and the beginning, like the three main set pieces, all look gorgeous. So yeah, that's best cinematography.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Congratulations. All right, so we're doing this in alphabetical order, with the exception of best film. Is best editing.
All right.
Editing is an interesting category, but what is editing for a brick film? We talk about more of that. This is going to be a whole promo for the podcast. Like, this is going to be amazing. It's very good. I'm excited to put it together. All right, so best editing nominees, we have 8 Minutes by Panoramic,
Live Rich, Die Richer by Corbanza Films and Toad Productions,
The Pickpocket of Steam Central by Stanley Kubrick,
Him for a Droid by Sea Lego Films.
and Cracking the Kernels by Urban.
Okay.
And the winner. Do we want to say anything about the nominees, or do we just wait till after?
Let's see.
yeah, let's go for after.
Give her after. All right.
Okay.
And the winner.
Can't change the format now.
He's in the chat right now.
Oh my god.
It's The Pickpocket of Steam Central by Stanley Kubrick. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, this one is a technical wonder in terms of especially editing. Like this one is very well edited. One of the things that like when I'm trying to choose the clips for this, I'm like, oh, what's the scene that shows off the best editing? And like this does it really well. Just how snappy and breezy it is that helps the pace and works with the story so well. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Also, this is not related, but that's not playing, is it? The audio for Pokemon Steve's channel?
No, it's not.
It's muted.
It's
Okay,
muted.
It's
okay.
muted.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
You-
great acting.
So it's not like Thack when,
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was
Okay,
doing it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, it's.
I mean, this is just such a polished and such a really well put together film. I absolutely love the pacing of the picture editing and the way it's used to like put you in the perspective of this pickpocket, like especially in the shots right there that just passed. Like it's just everything's just really well paced and cut together really well.
Oh, has Stanley.
Yeah, he said, "Woo, thanks, y'all." Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Congratulations, buddy.
Congrats.
Yes, good.
All
Well done,
right.
well done, well deserved.
All right. So next we have best original score.
Ooh.
This is a pretty good category. We got a whole bunch of music. Music is one of those things that sometimes is like a last minute. We talk about this with sound design sometimes, but sometimes music you're just like, oh, I'll find a track and put it underneath. These are like people who go above and beyond to make music, whether it be themselves or people outside the community. People like I wouldn't say he's outside the community. People like Joshua David Mitchell who make music for brick films, but there's some really fantastic music. And all done originally, not going to the jukebox of the internet, finding your favorite songs, putting them in.
Or just dropping a Kevin MacLeod track on top of it and calling it a day.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. But these
No disrespect to Kevin.
no disrespect, but also these are the ones. At this point, he's an honorary brick filmer. Like this is kind of.
Sneaky snitch will
Truly,
always be a
truly.
banger.
This is true. I should have put some Kevin MacLeod in the back. For okay, so best original score.
Here are the nominees first.
The nominee. Oh, yeah, I literally was about to just go into it. I was getting ahead of myself because I want to see the winner. I know who wins, but best original score nominees. First off, we have Cogs, Joshua Nelson, also music by Joshua Nelson.
Crisis by Yet Go, music by Brickstorming.
Final Notice, Eric Tong Studios, music by Garrett Weinberg.
Gone Camping Episode 3, If You Gotta Go by Herschendelk, music also by Herschendelk.
And Unwavering Dedication by Aaron Nomad, music by Micah Schumacher. All right, here we go. Aptly drum roll for music. Do you get it? I messed up that joke, but that's fine. And it's Crisis by Yanko. Yes. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Phenomenal music. That was
Beautiful work.
That's one of those, like, you hear the music, like, this rocks. Like, I think it's one of the things that we do with, you know, how we judge this was basically, you know, we watch a whole bunch of different entries, but we'd often have to go back and, like, okay, let's watch, you know, these entries under the focusing on the set design or the editing or X, Y, and Z. This is one where we heard the music and we're like, oh, like, on the first watch, we were like, okay, the music is great. Like, it stood out in such a way that we're like, this is really, really good.
Yeah, and it just marries so well with the film, and, you know, it sells the plot beats so well. And, I mean, it's also just a great film in general. Like, Crisis is one of the best films here.
Yeah, Crisis was definitely a fan favorite for a lot of us
winners
here.
of Last Steinerei.
Yeah. Audience award winner.
Yeah.
And I actually, that does remind me, like, I do want to say that Yet Go is somebody who is sort of on a wavelength we really like at Bricks in Motion, which is kind of approaching brick filming from a more artistic sort of...
It's artistic and personal kind of
but
point of view,
at the same time working within the brick film medium well.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I gotta say, we're looking forward to seeing her new film tomorrow at Steinerei.
Unfortunately, she will not be there, but alas, her film wins the Bricks in Motion Award for Best Original Score.
Congratulations.
All right.
I guess we should also say, shout out Brickstorming too, who actually
Yes.
did,
I guess we should mention.
Technically won this category. So
Yes.
Yeah, who I hope we'll see tomorrow, possibly.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Moving on.
Yeah.
Best set design. Gosh, the medium of Lego, like, set design is pretty integral, and, like, you know, not to throw a little bit of shade, but more these days you see a lot of sets that are just like, you know, plates kind of put down on the side, and, you know, or not even a set at all. It's just, you know, a fight scene with no set or something like that. Like, a set's important. You got to bring your people into the world, and these nominees did that amazingly. And those nominees we shall read off: Avatar and Lego What If by Mega Space Fighter and Crazy Ed.
In a Book by Nathan Wells.
Love and Literature by Joshua Nelson, 2x4 Productions.
The Odyssey of the B-59 by Red Brick Studio.
And The Void War Grey Horizons by Twisted Bricks. All right, here we go. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? It is Love and Literature by Joshua Nelson, 2x4 Productions.
Well done.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, again, another category that in the video preview, it
speaks for itself.
It speaks for itself. It's just like, and this, again, just one sequence, let alone like the interior castles and just like the exteriors as well. Like, it's so evident.
Which is to say nothing of the character designs, which themselves are just really, really adorable. And I mean, just look at that cute little face there.
Exactly.
And probably do factor into the set design. I mean,
whether you consider that character sets. We consider that part of the set. I don't know.
It's Lego building.
It's Lego building.
Precisely.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, that's another thing. If the set looked one way, but the characters looked another way, then that would take it away from it. So the characters did blend in with the design of the world really well. So that's another factor.
And I think as well, like, there is a thing of, like, you know, quite often when it comes to set designing from, like, you know, from a brick film versus like mock building in a non-brick film sort of situation. There isn't really, you know, brick filming is not usually at that scale or, like, you know, that kind of same level of kind of ambitiousness, you know, that you'd have in a mock. Whereas I feel like this definitely has that kind of feeling of, like, it feels like a mock building, in a certain way. With that kind of like, especially that sort of like that creative part usage of like, I had no idea that this could be used for this, but it actually is perfect for that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
There's so many instances in that, like
Great parts
throughout the
usage.
film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
You can watch this film
building.
multiple times and catch new parts usage and new details in the sets.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, great stuff.
Congratulations, Josh Nelson and 2x4.
Congratulations. All right. Next is kind of a big one. We have best story / screenplay.
All right.
So we combine best story and screenplay kind of into one category. You know, basically the same thing. So this is a big one because you know we've really been trying to stress over the past couple of years the importance of you know really telling stories in brick filming. We want this to be a filmmaking medium to share your stories and your creativities and your ideas to the world. Like you know we love the medium of animation because it's so much fun and getting to see you know little inanimate objects come to life. But we also love seeing like the interior minds and hearts and desires and you know love from people like you know on a storytelling level like and so these are the ones that you know it doesn't have to be as serious or philosophical as I just said but still it's the ones who tell the best stories and you know how to just really write a great screenplay and or story. What did you guys have any thoughts or did I?
We've got a real variety in different approaches.
Again,
that's something we touched upon in the podcast. But what we really liked about this set of nominees is that they all just showcase a really great variety of strong stories or screenplays. Whether it be like some films feature great dialogue, some films feature just really interesting like plot developments and pacing. Especially like those that are silent films. Some just are so outside the box, like it's beyond anything that most of us have ever seen before in a brick film. So
And you know, also like some of them are like really funny as well. Like, you know,
Yeah, good comedy. That's a good screenplay. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, Fistful of Silver is really funny.
Yeah.
And Gone Camping obviously as well. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And you know, in a very kind of, and also you know, an example of like one which doesn't actually have like dialogue, but it's you know the story is just so strong and it kind of just like it's so much visual comedy, and it's just really good.
Wonderful. All right. So the best.
Wait, have we
I keep doing it. I'm sorry. I just keep getting ahead of myself. All right. So the nominees for best story / screenplay are Crisis by Yetko,
A Fistful of Silver by Starbrick Studios,
Gone Camping Episode 3, If You Gotta Go by Herschendelk,
Live Rich, Die Richer by Carbanza Films and Toad Productions,
and Frankenstein by Adventures Ensue. And the winner of best story / screenplay is... We got Live Rich, Die Richer. Wonderful.
This was such a unique and such a breath of fresh air. As far as style and tone and just, I mean, and in terms of its story, I don't even really know how to put it into words.
It manages to balance so much in terms of its story and story and tone in that like it can be a wacky comedy that makes you laugh and giggle 1 second and then you know like a minute later it's just like oh my god that was heavy and it pulls it off perfectly. It could have easily like the off the rails of the train in the entry. It could have easily gone off the rails.
A film of this ambition could have gone awry in a lot of ways, and it never does.
Yeah, films like Live Rich, Die Richer are why we do what we do in terms of whether it be like putting on contests like Brawl is that like we want people to bring their A game in terms of ambition, like and especially for an entry that was done in a week to tell that ambitious of a story and to pull it off like that without a hiccup is crazy.
Incredible achievement and well deserved.
Again, we touched on this in the podcast, but it's worth mentioning. There are a lot of Brawl films here, but in judging, we don't consider that they were made in a week.
Yeah, no, like that has nothing to do. It just ends up being that like sometimes the pressure cooker. I said in the announcement video, sometimes the pressure cooker of Brawl is like what people need to get a move on their entry, and I think it's kind of evidence that. Sometimes that's what you need to make some of your best work. So
constraints sometimes allow you to do some of your best work.
Absolutely.
I mean, I absolutely adore this film, and I probably won't say too much because I've already said so much on the already released episode with Toad and Corbanzo, which you should go check on the podcast. But also we will be talking a lot about it in the the next podcast, which is hosted by yours truly, William Oswald of AW Studios.
Oh, coming soon on the Bricks in Motion channel.
Yes, that is one thing. It will the podcast will be on the Bricks in Motion channel, and it actually will be from now on. It will be over on the Bricks in Motion channel. We are excited to have that new home just over on the Bricks in Motion channel, and to hopefully bring a whole bunch more new exciting videos. Let me check real quick if my mic's on the Omni, whatever, so you guys can hear. Oh yeah, I think we're good. We're actually good on that.
But
Cool.
I am still on the podcast, by the way.
He's still the everything will be the same, although it'll only be one episode that it is in person. But
we didn't steal it.
No, it is it'll be
new home, same management,
the same place. Same podcast, different place, and we're excited to get that to you hopefully within the next couple of weeks. The IRL version, the IRL podcast.
Again, look forward to it. It's a great discussion.
It's very good.
All right.
Okay, next we have best sound design. So sound design is a category that we say with music as well, is that sometimes goes overlooked because sometimes you're like, okay, animation done, great, final stretch, and then it's like, well, I'll just find sound effects online and then I'll throw it in there and make it sound like the thing it's supposed to sound like, and then that's about it. But sound design is so important.
Transform a film.
Absolutely.
It really does. It really has that power to sometimes even make or break your film.
Yes, so sound design is very important. And that's one of the things that we wanted to do with the Bricks in Motion Awards, is that we really wanted to give recognition to people who go above and beyond on things that sometimes do not get recognized, because in some of these entries, if you probably go and look at all their comments, they'll say, "Oh, great job with this, great job with this, great job with this," but smooth animation, good job. I subbed. Will you? But sub for sub. Yeah. So.
One of the great unheralded
oftentimes you will not see people saying, "Oh, great sound on this." Mm-hmm. So this is one of the things that we wanted to make sure was included in this.
And I think it's nice to just recognize individual categories and pay attention to individual categories. It's different than if you win a contest, that's just a number rank of films overall. But you can be recognized for your work in one category, and I think that feels special.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
100%. Especially if you put a lot of effort into
that category, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. All right, so the nominees for Best Sound Design are Danju by Aero Nomad,
In a Book by Nathan Wells,
Picked Clean by Formal Lens,
The Pickpocket of Steam Central by Stanley Kubrick,
and The Void War Gray Horizons. All right.
Twisted Bricks.
Wait, what did I say?
You just didn't say the name.
You didn't say his name.
Yeah.
Oh, by Twisted Bricks. I'm sorry.
The Void War by Twisted Bricks.
I was thinking of a joke saying, "Oh, we're gonna do the drum roll. We're gonna do sound," and I
Yeah,
do the thing now. I sounded so dramatic when I said Gray Horizons. Oh, I am changing the camera.
Can you tell this is live?
Yes, you can. All right, and the winner is Picked Clean by Formal Lens. I know we're not good at sound mixing live because I know the clapping is way louder.
Yeah, we're not going to win any awards.
We will not. The Brick Filming live stream results stream award show, we will not win for sound design. Okay, so yeah, Picked Clean, what an entry. And yeah, the sound is one that again, as I said with Crisis, the music kind of standing out right in the bat. Picked Clean, sound design, I remember watching that, more so on the rewatch for the awards, saying oh yeah, the sound is something to really keep in mind. Yeah, it's very good.
The sound was almost like the star of the show.
Yeah,
in a way.
It makes the film. I mean, the set design does too. The cinematography,
but the sound is so specifically tuned to the tone and the means of the storytelling.
Yeah, atmosphere. Yeah,
and the environment.
Crafting the environment.
And the environment, because it doesn't sound like a specific, a generic they're just in the forest. It has a certain a marshy quality that you can tell that it's probably a river by with some swampland or something.
A lot of personality.
It adds texture to it in a way that many brick films don't do. So
and it's so subtle the way it changes between the sort of present day and flashback or more sort of supernatural sections in the film.
Yeah, and the sound is such a big factor in making those qualities really stand out and tell the story without a single line. Without a single line and not even a visual, just by what you hear. And it's not super in your face, but it just helps the vibe, and it's so very good. So picks clean, formal lens. Did I say four? I said hold on.
Fauna lens.
Hold on.
Yeah, get it? It's a reference to like fauna and fauna. You know.
What are you talking about? All right. There we go. I'm so sorry. Now, formal lens. Here's your screenshot. Everybody, thumbs up for his screenshot.
I can't believe. There's always one.
There's always one. Cut me some slack. I did half of this the other day where I'm on vacation.
All right, but anyway, congratulations to formal lens.
Formal lens, congratulations. We did not mean any disrespect, sir. We love your entry.
You're great.
All right, so the nominees for best visual effects. So we're talking about sound design. That's one half, and then we have visual, like the visual side of it, visual effects. All right, so
I'll definitely win this one because none of us are actually here. It's all visual effects.
This is all trickery and fakery.
We're all blue screened in remotely.
We were all never here. Okay, so we have. Do we have any other comments on the visual effects before we started? I think
again, it's another one where there's no sort of perfect idea of what great visual effects in brick films looks like. So these are all greatly varied and they go for different styles. And of course, we try to judge based on the style the film's going for.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
in all categories,
the style of films and how effective those visual effects are in contributing to the success of the film.
Yeah. So with these days, like visual effects are something that like a lot of people I think take stock in these days. Like whether it be you see a lot of Star Wars, a lot of Marvel brick films, and they have a lot of special effects in it. But these are ones that we just wanted to say, oh, these go above and beyond to tell their stories in a fantastic way. And yeah, here are the nominees. We have Avatar and Lego What If by Mega Space Fighter and Crazy Ed.
Baptism by Fire, Legend of the Blade by Spencer Olsen Films.
Lego Home Alone the Movie by Andrew Stunts.
Tales of the Jedi trailer in Lego by Porg Studios and a bunch of other people.
And The Void War Great Horizons by Twisted Bricks. So, the winner of Best Visual Effects is... We got... The Void War! Great Horizons! Congratulations to Twisted Bricks for Best Visual Effects. Yeah, the visual effects in this one go crazy. Like, you can see it right here. And this is just one small snippet. And also one type of the visual effects that were in this. Like,
Look at that.
This weird thing, like, that's crazy. And it's one of those,
so cool.
And that's one of those as well, is that, like, there's some visual effects, you look at it and you go, I know how they probably did that. This one, I'm like, I have no clue. Like, this is really good stuff.
Especially just for the level of ambition and, like, the scope of this whole thing to maintain just that level of quality throughout the whole thing. And also the visual effects are such an integral part of the world building. That's part.
It's not just showing off in the end. That's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
not just there for its own sake. It's there for a purpose, and it's a lot of it, and it's all really, really good.
Absolutely, and
you've got like in-camera stuff, you got digital stuff, you got 3D stuff.
Yeah, one of the sections in it that's more visual effects heavy that isn't in this preview, if you haven't seen it, is more. It's like creature design with clay and how they like morph around and like their characters that go inside of the huge clay things, and it's amazing. So congratulations to Twisted Bricks, and congratulations on just like making a film because it's like 90 minutes long.
100 minutes, I think.
And really, and a very compelling 90 minutes at that.
Yes, definitely. It's
and the other 10 minutes on top of that as well.
Was it?
It's like
And
close to
additional
2
10
hours.
minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh, for however. Yeah, I mean.
However long it is, it's around that. It's feature film, like that's the point.
It's a feature.
It is a full brick film feature, which are few and far between, and to make one that is as good as it is, and have the visual effects to win this category is pretty special.
That's an achievement in and of itself. Congratulations to Twisted Bricks.
Absolutely.
Well done.
And his channel, so he does, if you want to go watch this film, go to his channel. It is, the full thing is, you have to become a member of his...
Patreon, I believe.
Well, it's you can become a member of his channel as well for a couple dollars, and you can watch the full film, and you should because it's very good.
The first half is for free, so
yes, if you want to just get
if you wish a preview,
if you want to just get a taste of it, watch the first half on his channel, and then become a member to watch the rest if you so desire.
Go support Twisted Bricks. Yeah.
All right, so the nominees for best voice acting. All right.
Ooh.
So that means for best voice
Nice.
acting. So we have Fine by Awesome Studios. We have Frankenstein by Adventures in
Oh,
Sue.
I was supposed to do that.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited.
Frankenstein by Adventures in Sue, and we ought to add some context to this one because we had this thought with the Bricks of Motion Awards. A problem that has come up in the past is that the people who are the most qualified to judge and also willing to put the time in
Yes.
are also often the people who make the films that get nominated. And Adventures in Sue wasn't a judge, but Mind Game was a judge, and he does all of the voice acting in this film.
He's the only voice in the film.
But what we decided on was we went for a bigger judging panel than previously. But if there was anybody who had a film in the running for any individual category, they would not be allowed to see what went down in that category until the point at which their film got knocked out.
Right. Yeah. So I have absolutely no idea what the discussion was.
Basically,
like.
we
Voice
have,
acting.
and also we did not discuss that on the Bricks of Motion podcast.
We did not. No.
The World of Bricks podcast, I should say. So there's like 10 channels on our Discord, and yeah, so the same with Penta as well. 10 channels, one for each category, and we basically removed people up until they were knocked out. So for Penta, we considered him for best set design. And once that kind of got knocked out of the running, we added Penta back in, and then we went from there. So because we did not want to influence.
We want this to be as
unbiased as possible.
Unbiased, and we want to be as transparent about the process as possible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So.
Hey, look who's back.
Yes, he is back. Next, we have Legal Ties from Yesteryear by Ziltrag.
Oh, and you know who's in Legal Ties from Yesteryear, who was also on the judging panel, who also was not privy to this discussion?
Who are you talking about?
Gee, I wonder if he's possible.
I wonder who voice acts in Legal Ties from Yesteryear, who might have something to add to this discussion.
Big reveal.
It's Blandier, everybody.
I thought we were done with the reveals.
We got more plot twist for you, baby. We have Blandier here.
Hello.
And he is one of the voice actors from Legal Ties from Yesteryear.
He's not a judge though.
He was a judge.
He was a judge.
He was
Yes, he was a
just
judge.
not for this category.
The same
Yeah,
topic
actually,
applies.
Same rules apply.
Can you confirm that you have no idea who wins this category?
Well, better be me.
Okay.
Well, next up is Probation by Dara Toomey and Steve Collins.
And lastly is The Void War, Grey Horizons by Twisted Bricks. And the winner for best voice
There's
acting
actually stakes here.
is... It's Frankenstein by yeah! I'm sorry, Blander, you lost.
Thank you. But in this award, I mean,
He's going back home now. He traveled just for this. He's going home now.
I'm hungry. I don't even get an award.
oh my God!
Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. I mean, and I have to give all credit to
Speech.
I have to give all credit to Adventures in Sue for trusting me with this role. I mean, yeah, like I said, it was the only speaking role in it, so I felt a pretty. I felt a bit of a responsibility in that, and I really wanted to, really give it my all. And I appreciate him being patient with me. I appreciate the opportunity, and yeah, the script was great. I think the animation behind it turned out excellent. I'm really glad to be a part of this film. This is a great honor. Thank you all very much. I wasn't expecting this.
And his trophy is going to be posted, isn't it? That's the plan.
What?
His trophy's going to be posted, isn't it? It's in the post.
What do you mean? Okay.
I'll expect it in the mail.
Gotcha.
Obviously we tried to be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah.
And
That's part of prefacing, like, here's why. But...
If it wasn't evident already.
Hey, we could have been biased towards you and given it to you.
That's what I mean.
The thing with this voice acting performance though is when we were watching it during the judging group watches, we were thinking this just doesn't sound like a brick film performance.
Yeah, exactly. And you see voice acting performances these days that it feels like something out of 10, 15 years ago, and people who really cared about the acting for it, and yeah. It's wonderful.
And the script allowed for some really excellent moments to just let loose, cut loose.
Very good stuff.
It was fun. This was a fun role to do. So again, Adventures Ensue. Thank you for your great script, and thank you for giving me the opportunity.
All right, congratulations.
The laughing and the screaming,
Yeah,
That was fun. That was cathartic.
Sure. All right.
unlike anything we've
All right.
done in Brick Film.
Finally,
The big kahuna.
we are here. The nominees for best film.
This one has eight entries this time. 8 nominees.
Are we missing one?
Okay,
Are
gotcha.
you sure?
All right, so the nominees for best film, we have 8 of them. We made sure to have 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like the Oscars, we have more nominees than the other ones.
Okay, best film, we have 8 nominees. This one is just kind of like everything put together. Like every film, it's the most cohesive out of everything. It's the vision at the core of it, and all the elements just work so incredibly well.
I think
He's going through the stages of grief right now.
not the window.
No, don't jump.
They could see that? That's impressive.
It's a wide angle lens just for this. All right, so yeah, this is the one that like puts all the elements together in the most cohesive, like amazing way that makes has the strongest vision, and on the technical aspects, the storytelling all comes together to make the best whole. The nominees for best film are Crisis by Yet Go.
And let me check the alphabetical up or down or side. Yeah, A Fistful of Silver by Starbrick Studios.
Frankenstein by Adventures Ensue.
Gone Camping Episode 3, If You Gotta Go by Hirsch and Oak.
Live Rich, Die Richer by Corbanzo Films and Toe Productions.
Love and Literature by Joshua Nelson and 2x4 Productions.
Lucia by the Brick Film Day crew.
And The Void War, Grey Horizons by Twisted Bricks. And we gotta say, this was a tough category.
Yes, like this was basically neck and neck. Like I think would you say this was the toughest category?
Yeah, you'd like for it to be the hardest one. Yeah, the hardest fight.
I think so. It was one of, if not the
one
toughest.
of the most hotly contested ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and it came down to the wire. Like it was one of the last ones we decided, because like it was neck and neck, but we had to go with one. Unfortunately, but we have to, because that's how these things work.
But all great.
But still, credit to all
Yes.
the nominees.
And not
Always
just
the
this
one in
category,
front,
but
yeah.
all the nominees. Like this is what this is why we do what we do, because we want you guys to push yourselves to make the best work, and clearly all the nominees did, and here we are for
And we
best
want to
film.
reward you for it.
So congratulations on even getting
Round of applause for
nominated.
everybody.
Round of applause for everybody. All right, so the nominee. All right, we already said the nominees. All right, and the winner for the 2023 Bricks in Motion Awards for Best Film is.
Big one.
This is the big one. Who's it gonna be? 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 Live Rich, Die Congratulations.
Oh man.
Holy
the things
crap.
we can say about
Yeah.
this film. Like
We say a lot of them on the podcast. Say shameless plug, but yeah, this one is it's awesome. I love it. It has so many things going for it. It tackles a lot of amazing ideas and themes, and also in terms of its animation is simultaneously silly, but also makes serious moments work, and it's awesome.
just the sheer audacity of the
Experimental
vision.
nature.
Yeah, just
Yes.
how experimental, how just wild some of those like really wacky like fisheye perspective shots go, like the way like during like gunshots, the way the camera will like go into like the barrel of the gun, the cutaways to like the live action elements that tie into it. It's just, I've never seen anything like this before, and just I had the biggest smile on my face watching it the whole way through.
Feels so creative in such a way that somebody else couldn't have made it the same.
Mm-hmm. And I'm so happy that like just this level of creativity still exists in this medium.
Yeah, and that's like, we want to keep putting on great and awesome contests for you guys and events to push yourself to go out of your comfort zone and make fun and amazing and important and insightful work like this. And yeah, it's really awesome.
It's gonna be remembered. I think like it's one
Yeah.
it's one for the books.
And also for the record, like this, like Live Rich Die Richer has like just over like 1,000 views. Like, how many Brick films do you see where like it has like so many thousands of views and you're like, I mean, yeah, it was fine, but like what, like this is artistry in its full display, and like it deserves to be seen more and more. So like go watch it if you haven't. Like holy crap, it's awesome. And share it to other people who might have not seen it in the brick filming community. We need Live Rich, Die Richer needs more traction.
Share it with your friends.
Absolutely.
Like and subscribe.
To Corbonzo Films and Toad Productions.
Listen to their episode of the World of Brick Films podcast.
And listening to the upcoming one coming soon. And also, a reminder, this was a film that was made for Brawl, which is a contest where you only have 1 week to make a film, and that's coming up in literally like just over like 2-3 weeks. Actually, like 2 weeks. Oh, just over 2 weeks. Holy crap. Like, it's coming up soon. Get ready for Brawl, everybody, starting on the 22nd.
You might make the best film of the year.
Let's get ready to brawl.
It's possible.
Yes, let's go. All right.
Alrighty.
Perfect. So, any final closing thoughts on Live Rich, Die Richer?
Well, I do kind of want to shout out another Best Film nominee, which was Gone Camping, because
Yes.
I just feel like Gone Camping was so close in so many categories.
Yeah.
It's one of the best films.
As well.
That's just why we nominated it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shout
We
out to
all
that one.
really love Gone Camping, and yeah, it was like that close in so many categories.
Yeah.
And,
And
it hurt, and some of them it like really hurt to like it kind of hurt to have to go the other. I mean, for a good reason, but like. Oh man, this one was just so great. Gone Camping was just so much fun, and really well put together. It was one of those films where like everything about it just kind of comes together really well.
Absolutely.
And shout out to Crisis as well. That was one of
Crisis.
the films.
Shout out to all the best film nominees, and we also have a playlist on the channel that goes through all of the nominees. So go watch them, and get excited. And a reminder that in order to get your film technically eligible for the Bricks in Motion Awards for next year, you can basically just post your film on the website or on the Discord, and also that about wraps it up.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Or if it's made for an official
hold
Bricks
on.
in Motion.
Let's give a shout out to our delivery boy.
We have a delivery boy with food.
It's not
What do we have? Delivery boy with food.
over here.
Come over here.
Look who that is!
Oh my God! It's James Kalin of Brick Film Day. He has food.
It's not good food. This was the only shop I could find. I'm not really so
The plot twist keep coming, baby.
Yeah, man. Shout out Rick Motion.
Shout out James Kalin from Brick Film Day.
Hold on a second. We gotta say congratulations on being part of one of the not best film nominees on the Bricks in Motion Awards 2023.
Did we win anything?
No.
No. Okay.
Sorry. I wasn't watching. Thanks. Thank you for nominating though. Shout out.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you guys
It's an honor to be
again.
nominated.
So much for watching. We love you guys. We got a whole bunch more stuff coming. Thank you for those rabbit ears, Bland Deer. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right.
Like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, and
thanks, thanks to James.
Thank you for tuning
I
in.
think
Check out all the films.
it was Stanley, is that James?
And
Yes.
we look forward to doing this again next year.
I see Tenacious Brick says shout out to all you guys for putting this together. So happy the Vim Awards are back. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're so happy.
Oh yeah.
That
We wanted to do that to bring this back just for you guys because we know like it's been a while since we've done it and we wanted to do that because you guys are awesome and we love you. All right.
And we love this
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. How do I end stream? Hold on. End stream. I guess that'll do it. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
Later.
Okay. I think that was
and
it.
also make sure it's on.